Hi, I'm here with Unser Jr., and we're talking about Force for Earth. Al, tell me what your experience has been with the product.
Well, my experience, I've tested the product. I was brought the attention of it by the owner of the company, Miguel Gallimore. He asked me to endorse the product. My family has had all kinds of automotive aftermarket things, to endorse, and there's a simple rule that we have, and that is that we need to test it, and if it does what it says it does, then we'll come to the table and talk about endorsing, and so that's what I told Miguel, and we went and we tested it. I have a Ford Excursion, 2003. It's a diesel, four-wheel drive. I put it throughout the drivetrain, the engine, transmission, the transfer case, both front and rear differentials, and use it in the fuel. And I went from 12 miles a gallon to 15 miles a gallon just overnight. So we went back to the table and said, okay, we're willing to put the family name on this product.
That's amazing gas increase, mileage increase.
Yeah, there was really several things behind it as far as us getting on board, other than the fact that it works, okay? The fact that it's all natural ingredients, it's an ester based, it's all green, it lowers your emissions, and so it's great for the environment, and so when you start doing things that lowers your carbon footprint, it makes a big impact on the world today and the world in the future, and so it does give you a good feeling inside that you are doing something for the environment.
You've been talking about now, what's the biggest anxiety, or what is it, and people are worried about it?
Most people, because they're putting a fluid in their car, they're not sure about it, and I can relate to that because I had that apprehension, about putting it in my truck and so on, but it truly does work, and it doesn't matter if it's a Model A or if it's a brand new Lamborghini or Cadillac that's off the showroom floor. It works. It burns all the fuel. It lowers the emissions. It gives it better fuel mileage. It prolongs the engine life, and so it just all the way around it works. And I can understand that apprehension because I did feel it. Going into my Excursion, which is my everyday vehicle and so on, and but it was something that was worth doing to test it and see, and if it didn't give it better fuel mileage, if it didn't make it roll freer, then I would have drained everything out, put all the factory recommended oils, and just gone back to normal just straight away. So in my industry and what we do, what I've done my entire life is test new things. We're with the Indy cars, we're always on the innovative side, and so innovations is something that's not new to me, but you got to be careful, and we were careful with it. I didn't go out and just beat the truck up or anything. We took care of it and to test. And before long, I was running it just like I had prior, and we had 60,000 miles on the truck at the time. I've got over 120 on it now, and everything is great. Everything's fine. So I highly recommend it to everyone.
Cool. Now talk to me about the people that are running the business.
The people that are on the business side of things, I've joined up with Rick Roby and Kenny Hodge, and Rick Roby, a legend in himself. I mean, the famous basketball player. He knows what teamwork is all about. And when he ended his basketball career, he went on to become one of the largest RE/MAX realtors in the country. He knows business, and he knows teamwork. As far as he's got to put together the right team in order to be successful. Kenny Hodge is he's a network marketer genius, and I know with my personal relationship with the owner of Force, Miguel Gallimore. Miguel has been wanting and waiting for Kenny Hodge to become available to go out and network market Force, and because he truly understands the business and how it works. And when you talk to Kenny, he simplifies everything, because the product itself is a great product. It basically sells itself. And when you've got something like that, I've been with Kenny at the different seminars and so on. He just gets up and he goes, this is so simple, because the product works. He's been involved with network marketing the last 10 or 20 years, and he says at best, the product is half decent, and most of the products in network marketing don't even work at all. It's just all about selling and signing people up and making money that way. And but when you've got a product that truly works, it pretty much sells itself, and then it's just that much easier.
Talk about Miguel and what you've learned from him.
Well, Miguel is just he's a down to earth man. He truly believes in the product. We've been together for a little over 2.5 years now. Wow. We were together and involved in a product that was very similar to this, but because of the network marketing and the computer software and the background of things, that one didn't go. It wasn't ready for it. And with the computer systems that they have today, that Miguel has signed up, the back order software equipment, from what I understand, is state of the art, and now we're really ready to accept the orders and produce the product and get it out to the consumer.